congenital cataracts, which I've had from obviously since birth, and unfortunately both Jessica and Sebastian have inherited that from me. Devastated.
Yeah.
We knew that there was a possibility, but the fact that statistically it went against us on both occasions, it didn't make it any less painful. They both had cataracts in each eye and have subsequently had lensoptomy.
Well, children that came to us with cataracts in the past faced a number of investigations which took a lot of time, were very expensive, and ultimately didn't really produce the answers that we needed.
It took people years to get a proper diagnosis.
We wanted to understand more about it in terms of whether or not there were any other side effects or whether or not it may lead to any other conditions.
We developed a new genomic test testing all of the genes that cause childhood cataract, and that's been remarkably successful.
The aim of this project was to try and introduce the new genetic testing for children with cataracts into our clinical practice, and to try and avoid some of the unnecessary investigations and clinic appointments that they were having before.
The exciting thing has been, through the Improvement Science project, to look at how we can now implement that within the NHS to ensure that doctors within both genetics and the eye hospital use the test and use it to benefit patients.
Once we get the blood sample from the patient, we extract the DNA from it, and then we sequence it to look for changes in 114 genes that are linked to congenital cataracts. And once we get the sequence data from this machine, we then analyse it on computers using various programs to look for changes that might be relevant to the patient's symptoms.
We can now do much more in-depth genetic testing in our laboratories. We're able to screen many genes at one time and look for lots of different causes of many different rare diseases.
It's relatively swift, it's precise, and it provides a level of certainty that we just couldn't even have dreamt of in the past. And this helps us to target treatment, to provide appropriate advice for parents, and we just feel that it's been a complete sea change in the way we approach children with cataracts.
We obviously wanted to understand whether it would be likely to cause them any other problems in later life. We wanted to try and see if we could assist with the study for the purposes of other people, other children going forward, and also indeed hopefully one day for their own children. So yeah, we were very happy to participate.
The iCare2c programme has been really successful in enabling us to build a team, in focusing on improvement science and understanding how small changes can be incremental, and lastly in enabling us to work and engage with management, with doctors and with staff at all levels to ensure that we implement the change.
In terms of the actual care and attention that Jessica and Sebastian have had, I mean, we couldn't praise that highly enough.
It's useful to have one person that you trust, or a couple of people that you get to know and you trust. So the consultants here in H Clinic who do the operations are also the people you talk to in genetics. So it really helps us to know that they know our children and know us, know the history and know what can be done.
So obviously like to see them both go on to university and end up with good jobs. And,
I think be happy as well, and
know.
healthy, and just be good kids. And we've got two very different ones. One's very strong-willed, and the other's very laid back. So it'd be interesting to see what happens.